1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, everyone out there in Mandolin Land, Mike Hedding here, coming to you today with the old fiddle tune, Big Sciota, Big Sciota. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but who cares? It's an awesome song. The Big Sciota in the key of G. I've got kind of an intermediate level lesson for this song. We're going to go over kind of a basic A part, and then an A part variation, and then a basic B part, and then a B part variation. This is definitely a song you should know, though. This is one of those tunes that kind of crosses genres. You'll hear it old time, bluegrass. You might hear it in kind of like an Irish jam or something like that as well. So it's a great tune to know. It's going to give you some good picking practice in the key of G. So I'll break down both the solos and then show you some, again, kind of easy two-finger strumming chords you can do, and then we'll go over how to do bluegrass chop chords to this song as well. And if you're watching this preview on YouTube, make sure to click the subscribe button, click the bell, and you'll get notified whenever I come out with a new lesson. If you enjoy this preview, you can head over to my website, MikeHeddingMusic.com, and grab the full lesson. You'll get access to watch all the videos, and you can download the tabs and the practice tracks. All right, here's Big Sciota in the key of G. All right, let's start breaking down this intermediate version of Big Sciota in the key of G. So before we jump into the solos, just quick review the G major scale. That's where we're going to get all these notes for this song, okay? So the whole solo is going to be down in the first 7 frets on your mandolin. And again, we're going to use the classic G major scale. So this might be a review, but just in case it's not, we've got the open low G string as our first note. Then we've got the 2nd fret on the G string, 4th fret, 5th fret. So open, 2, 4, 5 are my frets. And don't worry about what you're doing with your right hand. Just you can do up and downs or all down strokes. Doesn't matter at this point. And then we're going to do that same thing on the next string up on the D string. Open, 2, 4, 5. So that's 1 octave of the G major scale. And then to do the 2nd octave, we're going to do open, 2, 3, 5 on the A string. And then open, 2, 3 on the high E. So you have... Let's do that 2nd higher octave. And then we just need 2 more notes. We're just going to continue this scale up 2 more notes. So the 5th fret on the high E, and then the 7th fret. So that's all we're doing there. Those are the notes we're going to use for this whole song. Okay? And this song has an A part and a B part, and we'll go over a basic A part and an A part variation, and then a basic B part and a B part variation. So let's start breaking down the basic A part. All right, so let's play measures 1 through 9. That'll be the basic A part. Here we go. Again. One time really slow. Okay, so we're going to start with measure 1. It's just a simple pickup. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to do open D string, and then the 4th fret. We're basically trying to get up to this 5th fret is our first note. So we're kind of just walking up to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. We're doing a down up pick there too. Again, we're going to use downstrokes on the downbeats, up picks on the up beats, or upstrokes on the up beats. Really important to follow the pick direction on this lesson. And then we're going to land in measure 2, so not too hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we land on the 5th fret in measure 2. And basically kind of stay in this home base position where your 3rd finger is going to be hovering over these 5th frets. Your 1st finger is going to be hovering over these 2nd frets. And your 2nd finger is going to kind of go between the 4th and 3rd frets. But I want you to stay in this kind of stretched out shape. Don't come up this way or go back too far this way. Staying stretched out will keep your fingers right above the notes they're going to need to play on. Okay, so we go. And then let me play measure 2. It's just like a little lick. So we hit the 5th fret, and then we do 5th fret again, upstroke on the A string, 2nd fret, open A, 5th fret on the D, open A, and then 3rd fret. Again, we're kind of just working this position. You can basically keep your 5th fret, your 3rd finger down the entire time on that 5th fret. And then a little response lick, 2, open, 5, kind of walking down the notes of a scale. So you walk down those notes twice. And then open 4, which is basically kind of like the pickup again back into the melody. So not too hard there. So we have. And then we basically do measure 2 again, except one slight difference. We're just going to go 5, 4, 5 at the beginning instead of just doing a quarter note. And then another little response lick, 2 open on the A string. 5, 4, 5 on the D string. So here's another little technique I'm using in this song is I call it the bouncing technique. Basically, anytime you have like a 5th fret or a melody note, a common technique is to bounce one note lower or sometimes one note higher. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing a lot in this song. We're going to be going instead of. You could always kind of play it that simpler way too. So anytime you see that 5, 4, 5 or 2, open 2, any of those little kind of where you're going one note, down one note, and then right back, it's basically just a spiced up way to play that melody. So you could also go. Now with the more bouncing, it just fills it up a little bit more. Right here, open 4 again, our same pickup. Do that bouncing thing again, 5, 4, 5. Open A string, and then a little run, 2, 3, 5, 2 on the A string. Here's a little good practice thing right here. See if you can keep your 1st finger down the entire time when you do that little run. See how we're going right back to that note? Look at how much more work it'd be if I did this. Which is kind of the natural tendency is when you go up to another note is just lift your other finger off. See if you can keep this one down. It's kind of like your insurance policy as well. So you have. And then measure 7, a little slide on a C. So a very kind of like fiddle inspired move. We're going to do a 5-7 slide on the A string, and then that's a drone with the E string if your mandolin's in tune, hopefully. I'm doing a down up with my pick, and then a down on the E, and then up on the 3rd fret. Again, it's kind of that bouncing idea. Instead of going and just staying on that open E string, a common like fiddle or mandolin move would be going. You could also do it with the 2nd fret as well. See how it kind of just spices that up? Instead of just going, you know, not quite as interesting. So it's just a little ornament. And now a little ending lick, open 2, and then let me play the ending lick and then we'll break it down. Just kind of like a little descending G kind of major pentatonic, like 3rd fret and then open E, and then 5-2 open on the A string, 5th fret with an upstroke on the D, open, and then 3rd fret on the A string. So you have and then a little ending 2 open, 5th fret twice. So all 8th notes until the end. We're playing a lot of 8th notes in this song, not a lot of space. We're really filling up the melody with picking. And then we would start it over right there. Okay, let's play that basic A part. Here we go. Again. Do it a little slower. Okay, and then I'd be into measure 10, which would start the A part variation.